everybody! So today I have a very exciting video because I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new readathon that I'm co-hosting. It's called the TimeHopAthon and it focuses on different time periods, so the challenges have to do with reading books from the past, present, and the future. And I'm co-hosting this with 4 other lovely booktubers, and this readathon was put together by Cherry Walker. And the other hosts are Vanessa from Paper Fairy, Melissa from The Bookish Babbler, and Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing. All of their channels will be linked down below. You should definitely go and subscribe to them. They're all some of my favorite booktubers. So the readathon is going to take place from the 20th to the 26th of February, and there are 5 reading challenges. I'm also going to be sharing with you my TBR for all the challenges. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first challenge is to read a classic, and for that I'm going to be reading Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier. I read Rebecca last year and it ended up being my all-time favorite book of 2016, so I really wanted to read more of her works this year, and I thought I would start with Jamaica Inn as I recently got the movie, so I'm going to be watching that as well. Challenge 2 is to pick one of our childhood recommendations to read. So each of the hosts picked a book to recommend from their childhood, and you guys can pick one of our recommendations to read. So mine is The Trolls by Polly Horvath. I've spoken about this book quite a few times before on my channel. So it's about these 3 siblings, Pee-wee, Melissa, and Amanda, and their Aunt Sally comes to babysit them for a night while their parents are out, and she tells them a bunch of these stories from her childhood with their dad, and it's really interesting. This was one of my favorite books when I was younger, and I'm really looking forward to picking it up again. Cherry's childhood recommendation is Any Book by Beatrix Potter. Vanessa's is Junie B. Jones. Aoife's is The Faraway Tree. And Melissa's is The Cricket in Times Square, so you have any of those 5 books to choose from. Challenge 3 is to read a book released in 2016, so for that I'm going to finally get around to reading Heartless by Marissa Meyer. And of course you can't have a video of mine without the white balance getting totally messed up at least once in the video. So Heartless is basically like the Queen of Hearts origin story, and I love Alice in Wonderland. You guys know this. I repeat it far too many times on my channel. So I am really looking forward to reading this book. It is a little bit big, so this might not have been the best choice for a readathon, but we will see. Challenge 4 is to read a dystopian book or a book set in the future. This might be my favorite challenge because I love dystopian books, and they're not really a thing anymore, and I wish more people would read them more often. So for that I'm going to be reading The Program by Suzanne Young. This is a book I've wanted to read for a really long time, and again it's kind of big, so not a great choice for a readathon. But I tend to get through dystopians pretty fast just because I love them so much. And then finally challenge 5 is to read a historical fiction, which I don't read a lot of historical fiction, so hopefully this will finally push me to actually read one. And for that I'm going to be reading The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Everybody raves about this book on BookTube, and one of the things that really intrigues me about this is that apparently it's narrated by death, which is really interesting. Again, it's a very big book. I don't know what I was thinking when I picked out my TBR. So those are all of the reading challenges, and there also are Instagram challenges if you'd like to do them. The Instagram challenge is to basically just take a picture that's themed to the book and time period for what the book is that you're reading. Hope that made sense. I'm not really great at explaining this stuff. Also, if you're not feeling particularly creative, you can just take a picture of your TBR for the readathon and post it on Instagram. And be sure when you're posting any of your pictures to use the hashtag TimeHopAthon so that we can see them. Also use that hashtag on Twitter so that we can keep updated with everybody. I'm super excited for this readathon, and I'm so happy that I'm able to co-host it. Be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you'll be participating in this readathon, and let me know what books are going to be on your TBR, or you can link me to your video so I can go and watch it. Yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Recommendation is any Bellatrix. Did I really just say Bellatrix? I meant Beatrix Potter.